Back here on a Sunday afternoon at the beautiful Suncoast for the title matches of today's JBT event. 3 of the 4 divisions will be decided this game. On the left, it's the Handicap title match. Ella Phelps and Spike Jung each going for their first career titles. Ella's got to win this match by 11 to tie, 12 to win, and she trails early. Even though she's done nothing wrong, she's got spare strike. And a shot to spare here, but Spike is open with the double to capture the very early lead. To the right, John Abagana. It's not one Abagana, it's the next one. And for his first ball in a scratch singles title match on camera, he got that one. And John gets the applause from the crowd. Well, we've never had a 7-10 made on camera. We've definitely never had a 5-7-10 made on camera. We'll talk a little bit about why he left that in just a second here as the action is fast and furious. But to the right, Gage Baker is playing John Connor for the U17 time. Ella's going to play the girls' title match later on against Skylar Cheney. Let's see if John can pull a miracle out here. Well, instead catches just the 5 for a disappointing open strike open here to start the title match's bowler B against Rother, who's got strike open himself. This is a deteriorated ball. It's 47 feet to start the day. This is game number 11. That's part 1. The surface here is high friction. That's part 2. Because the pattern started long, the bowlers are using aggressive balls with surface. That's number 3. Some bowlers insisted on using urethane on a 47-foot pattern. That's 4. All of these things have conspired to making them darn right ugly right now. The heads hook, urethane hooks at your toes if you miss it too early, and then the back 15 feet are flooded. So the bowler's kind of doing a fallback kind of line, and when you do that, the ball hooks early and loses all its energy, and then it starts to hit oil, so it loses more energy. The result of everything of that is John going 5-7, 5-7, 10 so far. Ella able to avoid most of that by being a lefty. Brandon can throw it lefty hook anytime he wants to. He's done it on camera plenty of times. We'll see if he chooses to do that here. Good shot by Ella. 7ths. Spike opened after a 3-bagger. He's the one getting pins. So a good early match over there. Rother sticking with the righty. And wow. And with all that power, maybe some sketchy racks here too.
It's not a 10 game.
The power doesn't matter if the ball is hydroplaning when it hits the head pin. It was hard to visually see anything wrong with the RAS. Which is coming at a funny angle with a funny leftover pattern. Should be fairly makeable though. Oh! And steady nudges the 5, not enough to knock it over. Listen, match play, title match competition. You're not always going to get, a pristine shot and all that. Lanes are going to get filthy by the end of a 7-hour-long tournament. This is a great lesson in adjusting to the filth. You know who else adjusts to the filth, Frank? Yeah, boys. Thank you. Phantom whistles. Alright, so mental and physical challenge now. This is the lane he struck on in the second. That ball is piped to the right. Didn't have a chance of coming back. Hits, that was him over the right. Himself a real good weekend. 5th yesterday, 5th today, so he's locked up his invitational spot. Opened the game out of his first stretch, top 4. Lost last match to Don. While Rother got by Gage and set up the scenario we're in right now. Good cover from Abagana. As Gage solid 8s over there. Cracks a smile. John was one of the weirder title counts. He's got 6 career titles, but he's got like every flavor except scratch singles. He's got scratch team, he's got scratch doubles, he's got handicap doubles, he's got handicap singles, and he only thing he doesn't have is scratch signals. That could change in the next 10 minutes. But we are all curious to see the pinfall on this shot right here, aren't we? Hey! Gets the 5-7 out. Crushes the 5-7. Meanwhile, this last 3 frames have not gone as well as the first 3 frames for Spike. After 3 strikes in a row, it's 3 opens in a row. Right now, Ella's got a 2-pin lead, 2-pin deficit. She has to win by 11, so close game there. Gage is up by 8.
Same thing.
A whole bunch of spares working over there. Ella working on 2 9-0s herself. Better get them down the first time, you guys. Spares look like an adventure. There's 10 back. After all that fuss, it's only a 2-pin match, so they'll probably settle in. Maybe crushes that one. Gage always looks serious. That's just his game face. He's the luckiest sports fan on the planet. Who wins the Super Bowl? The Eagles. Ooh, I'm an Eagles fan. Who wins the World Series? Probably Dodgers. Ooh, I'm a Dodgers fan. We just got to get him an Oklahoma City jersey and a Florida Panthers complete the grand slam for Mr. Frontrunner over there. Tough but makeable split for Phelps. And that 4-pin's definitely on spot. She will only get the 3 out there. We got Wars of Attrition. Goofy left lane. What does Rother have? Ball has to strike and hit there with 5 million reps. Grabs the lead with that double. I think the key is just to go high flush or 55, and that will eliminate the opportunity for that weird pinfall to even happen. Nice recovery shot from Spike. Him and his entire family newcomers this weekend. Spike's been great. 5th yesterday, no worse than 2nd today. Sister Pepper and little brother Kenny also in tow today. Kenny will very well. Big thanks, of course, to Becky and the team for making it so easy on us. Hands over her 64-lane center and says, go. Slaps that 10 out to retake the lead. And Spike, if it's not a open, it's a double. 3 in a row, 3 opens in a row, 2 more strikes in a row. Anybody's game still in all these divisions. John trails by 10 over there. I like his shirt. His full name is John Connor Pitts. Of course, you're old enough. You remember who John Connor is.
John Connor.
And he's wearing a Terminator
I don't think they
shirt.
have any idea.
No, this guy has no idea. This guy knows what's going on. Who's John Connor? It's alright, it's gonna happen in real life in like 2 years, so there you go. It's basically the same plot.
AI.
Yeah, so John was making sure to go not light, but overcompensated there in the big 4 and remains anyway. Come on, Ella, yeah! She trips out that 10-pin late, matches Spike's double with 2 of her own. Good. Whoops. Accidental chop there is another 2 pins off the scoreboard, and a frustrated Avagania sitting at 104 through 4. And a golden opportunity for Rother who has been red hot to start this season. Continue piling up these early season wins. Make it 3 in a row for Spike. Making it open for Baker over there to give the lead to Pitts. Matches go back and forth all over the place here. Flat 10 for Mere Mortals, a messenger for Rother, but even he can't get that messenger to pay the bills there. And oh man, open for Spike at the 10th. Let's take a second and look at these guys. Again, Ella has to win by 11. If he gets 2 here, he finishes with 184. Ella would spare strike for also 184. So, assuming we don't have a miracle conversion here, Phelps is going to have a chance. Throw away the pins, though. That's a big mistake. Ella has to win by 11. Spike finishes at 180. 238 pins. So Ella needs 191 to win. She needs double 6. Anything less, Spike loses his first. Oh! And Ella's reaction tells the entire story. She goes, "What in the what? That looked pretty darn good." Instead, a pocket 7-9 will end her handicap day in second place. She's still got the girls stretch to go. Rother on the funky lane just goes dead flush to maintain his lead. Good match over in handicap there, but Spike Jones was the 1 seed heading into 24 bowler match play. That's a minefield, and the 1 seed comes out on top. Strike for 190 over there at U17. Catch this shot. It's a 2-4-5-7. Just barely see that 7 in there. Let's hope we don't see it here in just a moment. Nicely done. That's not easy. We got to win 3 of those U17 or girls stretches to get in their year-end tournaments. John in the 8th trails by 20. Yeah, I guess I tempted it. Ella, you're going to do the girls match on 49, so you can head over there. Spike, there's no one else left for you to beat. You have beaten them all. Let's go.
Let's go. I told you there's a next chance. I told you.
That's exactly what he said to me last night. He was disappointed to come in 5th. He said, "I'll do it better tomorrow." John had the 8 count on the fill. He finishes at 189. Gage needs 19 in the 10th. Right? 180. Now he needs a spare strike. He needs 20 in the 10th to win by a pin. If they tie, we'll do a 1-shot roll-off. This is a giant shot for Abagana right here in his 9th strike. Working trails by 17. So after that, what do you want to call it? Awkward start. Both bowlers have got really dialed in here. Should be a real nice finish. Gage strike with low. And the solid 9 does go. He stares it down. So Gage is going to win U17. Biggest prize in our weekly tournaments is scratch singles. Will it be Rother? Will it be John? There goes that 10th, and we're all just watching the 10s. Or the 5-7s, I guess. That retakes the 17-pin lead. Both bowlers on doubles. This is still anybody's game. He will re-rack that. That's a good idea, actually, if we're worried about the racks being low. Elias O'Halloran, the active leader in titles, technically active at 23, I think, maybe 24. Although he's over at St. Ambrose, he only does guest appearances right now. I say that because Rother's got a legitimate chance to catch him. He's up to 15 already. And we are just getting this season started. There it is again. Just a little light certainly could have carried. The 7-pin stands and Abagana's going to have his chance. Chances in this important. No, I won't. First things first, Brandon needs this spare. That's got a hook. Speaking of hook, hook yourself a good bet next time you're in Vegas with your 6-2 Buccaneers. When you're a Tampa fan, you're not 6-2 very often. You gotta take it while you can. Brandon's going to think about this, which is really important because getting every pin here, you never know what will happen with your opponent. If he gets to fill for 190, John would need 2 and 7 to win it all. Oh, jeez. Well, they are both going to be happy to be done with lane 55, I tell you that. At least it was his fill ball. He didn't have to shoot it. He finished at 188, so John as he finishes on 56. He needs double 5 to add scratch singles titles to his collection. Taking a little extra time. Self-motivation going on. We don't have any shot clock. There's nothing coming in behind us. Yeah. He's going to win plenty of scratch titles. The only question is, will it start right here? I don't know what's in this Abagania DNA, but all of them are so darn clutch. First it was Josh, then it was Kate. John has made his name for himself already. How old is he? You know? So yesterday, 14-year-old Lewis won. You could bowl up to 22 years old in our tournaments. Now we have a chance for a 13-year-old. The youngest ever is 12. Ewan Esther won at 12 years old. But Wesley was a little older than Ewan. They were both 12. They had him on a month. Point being, it doesn't happen that often. This is the shot. Close. Oh my goodness. What can he say? Everybody's aware of the nature of the pattern. This crowd left for Sunday afternoon. They know how much that one meant either way. He gets the round of applause already. There's so much push to the back end right now. Just it was dead flush or usually no carry. Doesn't always have to be high score to be exciting. 188 to 183 is your final. Feel bad for John, but the good times are coming. Feel great for Speedy B as he remains on fire with win number 16. Girl scratch to go. Skylar and Ella coming up. Good stuff.